Unforgivable, Meghan Markle's plot to take over Harry and destroy the monarchy. Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Sussex Daily News Today channel. Meghan Markle knew that she was going to be noticed by the world when she attended a gathering for the first time with Harry. Before Harry had met Meghan, he had been the most beloved member of the British royal family. Meghan was seen for the first time with Harry at the Invictus Games in Toronto in 2016. We remember how she wore tattered jeans, and everything about Meghan's attire and aura screamed, "World, have a look at me, I am simply the best." My first impression of Meghan was, why did Harry choose her? She seemed to lack class and grace and did not seem to fit in to the royal picture at all. If this was the way she had presented herself at that time, how would she do so later on? It was not long before the engagement between Harry and Meghan was announced. I did not think that Meghan's behavior was befitting of someone that was soon to become a member of the royal family. And then after the wedding, she spent over €1 million on bad-fitting and badly styled clothes. It was easy at this stage to tell the book by its cover. The things that people did not like about Meghan were overlooked because everyone just wanted Harry to be happy. But he has disappointed the world. He has displayed behavior of a privileged, spoilt brat. Harry seems to want the opposite of what his respected family stands for. Everything would have been fine if Harry had been an ordinary person. But no, she was marrying into the British royal family, and the entire world was observing as well as judging. Meghan Markle behaves just like one of her rescued chickens, but she behaves in a high and mighty way and struts around more like a peacock. It was most disappointing as well as embarrassing to find out that Meghan Markle was a deceptive and egocentric narcissist. It felt like we had all been betrayed. Meghan has done an enormous amount of damage by using her position in the way that she has. Racism is a very real thing, but excessive levels of it, as well as hate, were not responsible in preventing Meghan from succeeding in gaining her very privileged situation. Those who have suffered from the effects of racism would have been insulted by this. Meghan has exploited her position and has caused damage because of her insincere actions that have made it difficult for real victims of racism to be heard. Meghan has obnoxiously used her position by abusing it. She has tried to twist and turn situations in order to present herself as a tormented victim. Meghan's behavior has caused division and irreparable damage. Harry and Meghan had stated that they were leaving the United Kingdom mainly because of the racism that Meghan had received, as well as negative press coverage the couple had endured. Meghan's behavior has, however, created more bad press coverage because of her hypocrisy. Harry and Meghan had said that they needed to flee the United Kingdom and get away from racism. So they arrived in the United States of America. And guess what? Racism exists there too. Racism in America is probably worse than it is in the United Kingdom. The couple had also considered relocating to South Africa. They felt it could be a safer alternative, but I feel that this is totally nonsensical. Meghan's actions are seen as devious and conniving. The fact that the Sussexes may have suffered from racism more than the average black and brown families in the world is an absurd and insulting concept. One cannot compare the Sussex family to ordinary families. Harry and Meghan live privileged lives. If people insult the couple, they are able to take them to court. The average family is not able to do this because it is simply not affordable for them to do so. I often receive criticism at the hands of the Sugar Brigade whenever I try to express my own opinion of Meghan. I can see straight through her because of what she does and because of what she says. She tries everything in her power to manipulate, and I do not want to be associated with such behavior. I resent the fact that the white sugars call me a racist for speaking against Meghan. They have no idea what they are talking about. They need to open up their eyes and have a look at the ordinary black and brown people around the world. They do not appreciate Meghan's behavior either, and we simply will not put up with Meghan's divisive balderdash. I had been observing the couple for quite some time, but their interview with Oprah was my breaking point. The couple's whinges and complaints about the public and the royal family could not have come at a worse time. Prince Philip was living his last days. The Queen's devoted husband had given so much. It was a very sad time for the royal family. But the Sussexes made things worse. Such incredible bad timing. They went ahead and told lies and manipulated their half-truths that they had been rehearsing for a long time. It seems that the timing of the Oprah interview was meant to achieve maximum hurt. I am not saying that what the couple said in the interview caused Philip's death, but their comments must have hurt Philip and caused him misery and unhappiness. It could not have been easy for Philip to see his wife, Lilibet, being so sad. These were his last days, after all. The fact that Harry and Meghan spoke publicly about the royal family and hurt them is absolutely shocking. Prince Philip may have not been the most affectionate person. He was more serious and perhaps harder because he came from a completely different time. If anybody had had a difficult life, it was Philip's, especially his early years. Philip's death was an enormous loss to the royal family, but Harry and Meghan didn't seem to give a damn. With normal relationships between grandchildren and grandparents, they do whatever they can to reach across the age gap. Their upbringings would be different, but they would do anything to forge a relationship. The world will never forgive Harry and Meghan for their complete and utter lack of respect. No amount of buying the opinion of others will change this fact. The interview had caused the world to cringe, but what was very sad is the fact that Harry never got to say goodbye to his grandfather. Meghan had prevented this from happening. Her actions are unforgivable, and it is too late to say sorry. Before the Oprah Winfrey interview, we had heard that Meghan and Harry were unhappy. Meghan had not exactly tried very hard to adapt to her new life and living in a new country. Perhaps they merely wanted to run away and experience freedom. Everything changed after the Oprah Winfrey interview. They had publicly attacked the royal family and told the world that it was made up of nasty people. When you run away from a toxic relationship, you may put the bridges down with them in order to avoid every contact with them. The couple wanted to forget the family, move on, and live freely. The fact that the couple had openly criticized the royal family by claiming that they were toxic is a load of nonsense. The couple's behavior gave us the evidence we needed to see that they were not the people they claimed they were. And you? Do you agree with us? If yes, please remember to like and share my video with everyone you feel may love it. If not, tell me the reason why in the comment section below, and we can also discuss Meghan Markle. Do not forget to subscribe to the Kate Middleton and the Queen news channel to get more updates, as well as the Sussex Daily News Today channel. Now thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.